Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we've got loads to go over today. We have got loads of weird things happening inside of the game right now with dispatches coming out left, right and center. Jojo has finally given us a bit of an update as to what's happening with communications coming from Arrowhead Development, and we have got to make a look at the Reddit because it appears that there is a massive explanation why Helldivers have not been doing certain things. This is absolutely wild to see. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be so greatly appreciated. And make sure, if you haven't, make sure you check out our amazing sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that offer esports athletes and gamers with the most effective and healthy energy drink option compared to those Tyndall alternatives that you're all used to. And we're using code CloudPlays at checkout. We'll even get you a cheeky discount. We're still doing the giveaway here on the channel for some super credits. The top bundle is up for grabs right now with a new war bond due to come in any moment now. You guys are in for it, so get down to the comment section, put an array of yellow hearts down the comment section. It'll enter you in. We'll announce that one in just 2 days time. With that being said, let's dive into the game and see what it is that's happening right now. So taking a look at the Galactic War table has been, well, quite interesting as we have got quite a few dispatches to take a look at today. They have seemed to have the Illuminates over on the Atlas sector, which are, well, pretty damn close to Super Earth to say the least. This is the second time they've actually made it over there now, with Pelan 5 being the main target at hand. All 20,000 Helldivers do seem to be over there right now, with around 10,000 elsewhere in the map, probably against the Predator strain. But yeah, all on Pelan 5 is the one that we're moving in with the Eagle Storm on the DSS. It's the biggest move we've got happening at this moment in time. But taking a look over on the main Terminid sector, we can see that we have got the Predator strain on Turing, which is where the Xenoentomology Center is remaining. And we have also got Eskir, which has got the Predator strain on it, which has no relevancy whatsoever. Fenrir seems to be getting targeted yet again consistently over the last 24 hours, where the Center of Science is held, so we need to keep an eye on that one and make sure that we hold it dramatically. But taking a look at your overall dispatch notes, we're going to take a look right here, and as you can see on screen, the first one that we've received in the last 24 hours is the informational advisory stating that the CF combat pathologists, which I cannot say out properly, have identified a defect affecting a small percent of currently deployed voteless. Occipital abnormalities require the exercise of local mind control to a much greater degree than normal. This creates a short-term opportunity for the current order. Successfully repelling Illuminate's attacks will instantly repatriate the large numbers of voteless. Once freed, their remains will be available to further advance our scientific endeavors, which is a nice little piece of information there. One thing that the main Helldivers were not happy about, though, was the Center of Science update, which states scientists on Fenrir 3 are suffering from the effects of prolonged stress due to successive Illuminate attacks. In order to sustain their critical research, they will be supplied with top-of-the-line treatments to maintain mental acumen. This reallocation will have a short-term impact on Helldiver operations, so Helldiver's stim capacity temporarily reduced to 2. This is not great. Reducing it by 2 is actually really not helpful whatsoever, so I would recommend going in with those medic armors just to get that extra 1 where you can. That one was one which I've seen quite a lot in the comment sections just recently that people have been a little bit annoyed about given the current state of the Galactic War map. This next one right here states the Xenoentomology Center on Turing has been significantly damaged by the Illuminate, resulting in a outbreak of mutated specimens that had kept securely under study. As a result, Turing has come under attack by the Predator strain, which again is just baffling that there is just so much going on with this map. And at the moment, Pelan 5 is now under attack, which we've already seen, but the Illuminate attack on Pelan 5 threatens the repulsive gravity field generator, critical to halting the Meridian wormhole. The generator is nearing completion. The Illuminate cannot be allowed to destroy its progress. So naturally, we're all over on Pelan 5, obviously, but at the moment, we have got a major order at hand, and we've completed all 5 defense against the Illuminate, although numbers are now becoming a little bit sparse. We have to kill 1 million voteless, although that has changed. It was at 1.25 billion, and now only at 1 billion. Don't really know what happened there. There's no dispatch as to why that's been lowered, but we are halfway there. It seems that Joel is wanting us to get this one completed, and is wanting to try and save Super Earth stuff for free. No idea what's going on there, but nonetheless, that is something that we are taking a look into as well, and fingers crossed, that is something that we can see happening quite positively inside of the game. In other news though, in the back end, we have got some stuff to talk about with regards to Jojo, the QA lead, and the Baskinator. Around the 15th of this month, so around 10 days ago now, somebody actually asked if they would have a monthly or bi-monthly talk about what's going on behind the scenes, so we know what it is that's happening. That would be fire. The Baskinator has said that they've been trying forever to get this off the ground, and the QA lead, Jojo, stated that me and Baskinator are going to talk about this next week about things. Well, it's actually about 10 days afterwards, and we've got a message from Jojo stating we had a meeting today actually, we have some ideas, watch this space. So maybe they are listening, maybe we will get some communication. I'm hoping it's not bi-monthly. If we can get at least a monthly update by ideally for a live service title, a weekly blog or something would be cool, but I will take a monthly one, that's for damn sure. It seems to be something that is, well, not so positive in the scene right now that we don't actually know what's happening. And those of you guys who are on Reddit, you guys have been hammering in those ideas and actually asked a really solid question. If the squid's smart and teleport, why don't they just do this? Now, I don't actually know, but I'm presuming there's some sort of security field of some sort that protects Super Earth from the Illuminate just landing directly on it, but it is a very good question. If they can get that close, why are they not just landing on it? They can teleport pretty much anywhere. It's a pretty good question. And you guys are also getting some love out for Fenrir 3 as at the moment. Yes, you're correct. It cannot seem to catch a break. Every evening at the moment, Fenrir seems to be getting attacked left, right, and center. Let me know if you guys have been diving on there just recently and whether you're part of the reason why it's still safe. And finally, this one right here states a very, very intriguing piece as to why we're not actually managing to do a lot of things inside of the game and cannot coordinate the community successfully most of the time. This post right here states, I feel so dumb. I literally feel so stupid. I've been playing this game for a year and I just realized the coordinates are on the screen. I've been going off of the noise it makes to get you closer to the correct square. The pitch goes up. And I've been struggling because of how loud the combat is. The pause I do in the video is me realizing the screen saying B5 are the coordinates. Hopefully this helps another poor soul that hasn't read the instructions in a year. It baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. You can see on screen B5 is quite clearly there. It is quite clearly there, but it just flashes yellow and white. I don't know how you can miss it, but nonetheless, it seems to be something that we've been having from a few Helldivers with 3,000 upvotes on this post. I'm a little blown away. Please tell me in chat that you guys knew. Let me know via the comment section below. And talking about the comment sections, we're going to take a look at what it is that you guys have been saying right now from the previous video. If you want to be featured in the next one, get down to the comment section and put something relevant. And if it gets top voted, it'll make its way into the next video. But this first one right here states the following. I think something you need to note is whenever you record is far from peak time, because when the majority of the player base is asleep, of course, there's going to be 15,000 Helldivers online. Now, actually, you hold quite a solid point. I am in the UK and we upload our videos first thing in the morning. I tend to work from about 6 AM through till about 11 AM, where you guys will see the video go up, and that's just normally how it operates. Today's a little bit different. We had a different upload go up this morning to test some things out, and we've got a later upload here, which is why there's currently 30,000 Helldivers on. So it's definitely something I need to take into consideration, and I will definitely take that one in. Appreciate you. This next one right here states, it would be great if the divers had a global chat to coordinate better and vote on which planet to attack and focus firepower on. Now, we've seen this a lot. A lot of people have spoke about this. A lot of people are wanting to do with this. This is quite a huge thing, and hopefully this is something we'll see in the future. A world chat is something that we've seen quite a lot in other games, so hopefully Arrowhead will implement this one day. And finally, this one states right here, have to disagree on this one point. The size of the team is absolutely a valid excuse for a seemingly slow rate of updates. I don't want Arrowhead working their talented dev team into the ground for another war bond. I'll trade slow updates for human well-being any day of the week. If their blame to be had, it's belonging to Sony for greedily snatching up all the success of Helldivers 2 without giving Arrowhead the resources and the personnel they need to maintain it. Now, I think that maybe my message came along a little bit wrong there, but what you essentially said was essentially what I meant. I think that the idea of them having a small team does not really excuse anything. I don't think it's an excuse for why we've got a lack of content as to why they've got a small team. That, for me, is not a valid excuse. I do want them well. I know them personally, and I don't think that that's something we can wish upon anybody. But I do think that Sony should be backing them, and that should be something we should be seeing as a expansion to their team efforts, and even some co-development coming from other development squads underneath the Sony umbrella. Unfortunately, we don't seem to see that. So this lightning in a bottle and this flagship game that Sony have enjoyed so much, it's going to come to an end eventually, and it'll be at the fault of the blue itself. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button, subscribe with post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for a normal scheduled upload, as per usual. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.